This is a conspiracy. That's what this is. One big damn conspiracy! And everyone's in on it! Including her.
You saved my day many times. When you ran away, guess I broke my promise. I have been dishonest to you. You are the master of my plan. Then you let go of my hand.
You are live. All right, fuckers. What's going on? Guess who's back from motherfucking Austria?
Guess who's back?
Back again. All right, so
It's back. Tell a friend.
Ba-da-da-da-da. All right, so Thomas had some emergency work
Weird.
thing that he had to handle. So he goes, "Hey, you guys fucking start and I'll jump back in." So
I mean, we could have just done this tomorrow or later.
I mean we could have.
Later.
We're already past the 8:30.
It's early.
So yeah. So I just have one thing to say. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. All right. So hey, fucker, save your jokes for the end of the fucking show. That way I don't have to fucking scroll all the way the fuck back up to these fucking chats. So I've been
Someone's having
bullshitting
jokes
with people. Yeah, well, I've been bullshitting with people in the chat since,
Okay.
I don't know, about somewhere around 8 o'clock because Thomas and I were working out some technical difficulties.
Apparently not all of them if you have to take off.
Yeah, so that's I'm running the fucking chat tonight, so I will be responding as best as I can.
Sure.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start this, and Thomas is gonna fucking jump in whenever he can. What's everybody drinking tonight?
Water.
Water. I
I'm on
have
I'm on that faster, bro.
a nice glass of red wine.
Oh, you're so fancy.
I mean, I came back. I was living in a castle. I have a reputation to uphold. No Chuck yet. We're hoping Chuck is gonna jump on soon.
No,
Jefferson's, Jameson. All right.
I don't think Chuck's gonna make it tonight. Chuck and the
He
fam
might
at a theme
he
park.
might pop in. He said he might pop in.
One can only hope.
Tequila and whiskey at the same time.
Ooh.
Matt feeling
Lovely.
sexy with his wine Wednesday. Damn right. This is a for the wine connoisseurs. This is a Alma Negra M brand red wine. It's a 2018 vintage.
I like the name.
Dude, look at the fucking. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, see. Well, it's called Black Soul.
Yeah.
So
it's just got this little mask thing going on there.
That's
Black
kinda
like
cool.
Matt's soul.
Yes, it is black like
What's wrong
my
with your
fucking
microphone,
soul.
dude? Did we establish that your microphone's all foobar?
Okay, hold on. First of all, you just fucking jumped back in.
I know.
Marco and I have been chatting,
I know.
and it's been fine.
Mhm.
It
Marco,
just sounds
say
like his
something.
microphone's not working.
Marco.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh wait. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, lean in a little bit.
Who, me?
Yeah. Is your mic? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that mic's on.
Shut
It
my
sounds
fucking
like it's.
This is classic locker room, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it. We're even fuck. Hey man, we fuck up recorded. We fuck up like whatever. We just fuck up. Deal with it.
Yeah, right.
Sound louder or deeper.
Thomas, I was just taking a census on what everybody was drinking. But before we get any further into that, we should welcome everybody.
Yes. Welcome to the locker room. I'm Tom.
I'm Matthew.
I got my
Chuck.
dogs barking.
Yeah.
At something outside.
Now that mic's on, because I hear all sorts of background
yeah.
noise. Now we're good.
Now we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah. They could hear a fly fart.
Dog barking and shit in the background.
Anyway, so Chuck is did I understand this right? He is at Disneyland?
He is.
He is.
Yes, I'm super jealous. Yes.
I have not been to Disneyland in a long time. And I used to go every
I'm
year.
still
We've been chatting.
waiting to. The next time I'm going to go is when I'm going to take my daughter. So she's 14 months
Sure.
old now.
Sure.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking I want to wait a little bit longer. She's real smart. She's like picks up on shit, and she's very observant. But I
Mhm.
feel like if I'm gonna spend the day there with her, it's gonna be when she's a little bit older. Maybe when she's 2. I don't know. I kind of want to go, but I feel like right now she'll appreciate some shit.
Well,
And she's tall for her age, so she can go on all the kiddie rides and
If you
everything.
go
But
now,
Yeah.
it's for you.
100%.
no, when you see the
100%.
people with the fucking newborns with the my first visit on there, I'm like, you're just like, come on, you're doing it for the pictures and whatnot.
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, she's at the point now. She loves like animals, so she sees dogs, she goes woof woof. She sees cats, she goes meow meow. And she sees birds, she goes tweet tweet. So it's like she gets what's going on around her.
Right.
She sees
But
brown
do I
people
want
and goes, beaner.
No, she says la
I
migra,
can say
la migra.
that. That's right.
I told you guys the story about. So you guys know one of the listeners not, but you guys know. One of my closest friends is she's of Sicilian descent, and I joked around when my daughter was born that my daughter was not going to call her Auntie Rosie, but was going to call her Whoppy.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
so we laughed about it, and we didn't realize that jokingly we had kind of decided what it was going to be, and it stuck. And so my
No, that's
adult
funny.
kids
That's amazing.
to this day call my Italian best friend, who's their godmother, Whoppy. And it was not very many years ago. My daughter was probably about 17 when she discovered the racial slur root of the nickname.
I mean, you could have went with Guinea Rosie.
Guinea, right? Yeah.
It just didn't have the same Whoppy.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
Whoppy's
Whoppy's
yeah.
great. Yeah,
cute.
Whoppy's great.
You know, and Guinea is just a little, like, I don't know, it's a little more aggressive. Whop is, well, no, so much fun.
Oh, here, we got to throw this up. This is a shout out to Thomas here. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I have to decide, like, if I sit right where my,
You can't
where I
see
wanna
it.
sit,
You got to.
I know.
It's got to be
I gotta
off
move it.
center.
I gotta move
Mm.
it. The wait, Whoppy is insane, and as the resident Italian, you are never allowed to stop using it. Yes, thank you.
Nice.
So anyway, that was the whole of my mood lighting. Yes, red and blue, police lighting. That's what it has to be. So we have, God, we have
What is it? Cherries and blueberries?
the cherries and blueberries, right? And then we used to tell people. So when you, so I remember, I said, so there's code. There used to be code 1, code 2, and code 3. Code 1 was handle at your leisure. Code 2 was proceed directly there and do not pass go, do not collect $200. And code 3 was lights and siren, go ahead and break some traffic law. They got rid of code 2. They were like, either you're breaking traffic laws or you're not, right? So we had this little setting where we could turn just the rear blinker lights on.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so
Okay.
if we needed to, like, if we couldn't quite go code 3, but we knew we needed to get, like, if your homie was calling for another unit and you're like, I don't want to miss the fun. So I was driving somewhere and I was driving and my training officer sitting next to me and somebody asked for a second and he goes, that sounds like fun. Turn on the excuse me's and let's get there.
Yeah. So after the
All right.
fact, when you cut somebody off, excuse me.
So just for the record, when you see a cop rolling by you at a little bit too much speed, and the only thing you see is when he passes you, the blue and amber tick, 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 tick flashing lights. Those are his excuse me's.
Excuse me. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
somewhere to be, motherfuckers.
So
All right.
anyway, we have stuff to discuss tonight. Should
We
we?
have a lot of shit to discuss.
We have a
'cause
lot of shit to discuss.
I went in your absence when you were taking your work call. I
Thank
don't
you.
know if I was supposed to do this, but I did. I let everybody know in the chat that we're talking about conspiracy theories in case
Oh,
they
yes.
didn't see the social media thing. So we have
Right.
some more submissions in the chat that now I'm going to have to fucking
Ooh.
scroll up to because I didn't fucking write them down.
All right.
So but whatever, we'll get there.
Well,
But first,
so first and foremost, should we check in with the single mothers?
we should check in with
Hell
the single
yeah.
mothers, and then I think we had a listener request for
We
a Mount
did.
Rushmore that we have to get to
Mhm.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
We've had 2 listener requests for Mount Rushmores, and so
You got nothing
far
like it.
we're doing the first one. Let's see. So we open up the first one. This is boys. I don't even know how to explain this one to you. This is a gem. I'm going to show you the picture.
Okay.
Which comes.
Do you know where this hails
Okay.
from?
Teresa.
Teresa, 34.
Teresa on Tinder. Teresa is 34.
Oh shit! Here we go. Straightforward. Putting it out there.
Teresa,
Teresa,
34.
34 with the glasses.
Alcoholic,
says-
unemployed, activist, bisexual mom to 2 kids,
Mhm.
0 pets,
Mhm.
vegan,
Yep.
I'm out.
mentally unstable,
Yep.
divorced,
Absolutely.
dead inside,
Uh-huh.
chicken nuggets addict,
Okay.
lifter of heavy things, hot dogs give me the best gains, and I'll do
Oh.
anal on the first date.
Okay, hold on. Let's back up.
Okay.
I tapped out at vegan, but
Yeah.
then this dumb twat waffle is eating hot dogs. How are you a vegan and eating hot dogs?
Dude, chicken nugget addict.
That
Are there
too.
vegan chicken nuggets?
I mean, it's not chicken.
Right, they're vegan nuggets.
Hold on a second.
It-
Nowadays, there's a whole meme going around about how chickens are organic and eggs are vegan because they're not full chickens. So
Fucking goes with it. Goes with it.
it just it's just this tracks, guys. I'm sorry to say, but this tracks. I anal. Yeah, exact. Yes. J S A Adams anal with the heart emoji. I'm assuming that he's saying do it for the anal. I understand. Jump in the grenade for the anal, and I'm respecting that. That doesn't add up. Yes. We all agree with you. We love chicken nuggets, but we're vegan. I don't know, and hot
Right.
dogs.
Okay, so here's another one.
Walking
All right, you ready?
backwards.
This one doesn't have a picture with it. Okay, this one does
Oh,
not have a
bummer.
picture.
Okay.
Right.
Go.
We need to understand this is a very important topic. To
She
delve
won't
into.
eat meat, but she'll take it. Go, Austin with the fucking gold. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Wait, Matt, where's your bell? You need to be able to.
I think the most obvious thing
Yeah,
out of
you
that
got
whole
the-
entire
you got the
description
button.
is meant like the whole mentally unstable thing. Like, no shit.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready?
There you
Next.
go. I got a bell. There we go. All
Okay.
right. I just sold my
I
bussy.
sold my bussy for
Oh
1
my god.
gram of weed, and I feel so dirty. Serious.
Who buys a gram of weed nowadays? Are you?
I went-
Are we in fucking 1989
Dude.
right now? What
saying,
the
like, how-
fuck is going on?
How much is a gram? Like a gram? Like how much?
Wait.
That's a 20
Yes.
sack. That used to be
That's a
20 sack,
That's
right?
20 sack of the.
That's a 20 sack.
Yeah, it was
So
like a
you
little
sold-
20 of indica back in the day
Listen
before
to
the
the point.
dispensaries and shit.
You sold your fucking sausage wallet. You sold your sausage wallet and filled that bitch up for $20. That's what you're telling me.
Oh,
$20 buys the fucking the punan. Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
I feel
Poster
so
says,
dirty.
I went to the plug's house to get some weed, and he knows I'm bi. So he asked if I can do him a favor. I
Mm.
won't get into details, but I can't sit down. My legs are weak, and the weed was Reggie and mid as fuck. What do I tell my girlfriend? Edit, stop DMing me, you perverts. Edit 2, I texted her what happened an hour ago. Got left on red. Her dad just called me saying he will beat the shit out of me if I talk to his daughter ever again. Edit 3, I'm going to go get counseling. I let my life go out of control. Thanks for the advice, y'all.
Wow.
I mean, all that.
Wait, and
tracks.
this is on Reddit. I just saw it was under
Yeah.
teenagers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, that adds up with the that's what we call a happy ending. Dad
Yeah.
calls up. I think a gram was $10 before Biden. Oh man.
All right, here we go. Once again from the single mothers. This time, not a Tinder profile and not someone posting their teenage Reddit problems. This time, it's a screen cap of some mommies in a chat, ladies and gentlemen. Mommies.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So we're going back. We're going back.
I'm excited. I'm
All
excited.
right, let's go backstage. Let's see what
There we
this
go.
says. All right.
We've, Mom 1, we've actively tried to be gender neutral toy-wise with our kids, one of each. And it's such a losing battle. Sadness. Mom 2. Yeah, I can already see my daughter preferring pink, and I have no idea why, because we've worked so hard to avoid that.
Okay.
Mom 3. Pink and Disney princesses. We tried to discourage them, but our daughter has gravitated towards both.
Oh wow. Okay, so here's the deal. Like, Thomas, you have a grown ass daughter.
Yeah.
Marco, you have a young daughter. I
Yeah,
have a 14-month-old daughter.
It's 4. Going on 5.
So you have a 4-year-old. I have a 14-month-old. Now we don't care for pink, so we don't buy her pink clothing. But when the time comes and she wants that shit, like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Sloan's
You're a
all
girl.
about the fucking. She's all about pink and
Yeah.
and leopard print. So that's what her closet's full of right now.
Oh
But
wow.
that's the thing.
'Cause
Like, aren't you
choices.
supposed to just
Yes.
Like-
yes.
let your kids be kids?
Yeah.
Right?
That's yes. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, so
either way, whatever the natural progression is, you're
What up,
supposed to
Scott?
just let them be kids.
Oh fuck! Look who's fucking here.
Oh
the
man,
one, the
The
only
one and only
piso mojado.
piece of mom.
piece of mind.
By the way, Nick asked, "What is a bussy?"
Punani,
No.
the sausage
Yes,
wallet.
I think that's and that's the thing. I'm looking at the keyboard. The B and the P
love
are
hole?
so far removed.
No,
Like
those
the B is on the bottom in the middle.
so
And the
does-
P is in the upper right.
that so doesn't get flagged, bro.
Okay.
No,
It's Reddit. It's fucking Reddit.
no, it's butt pussy.
Oh, butt
It's
pussy.
Yes,
That was a
it's-
guy. That was a
Yes!
guy the whole time. That was a
Yes,
guy.
that was the guy the whole time.
Oh fuck!
This is a face of realization.
I was
back
8 years old.
to
I was
reveal.
8 years old.
I was 2 years old. when I
Oh
just- when
my
I just
god!
got
It
that
was a
ready.
guy.
Can you bring that back up, please? Can you bring that back?
Yes.
I think I
Yes,
need to
it was a-
reread that now. I think I need to go back to that.
We have to reread it now with these new. Hold on. Let me put my new glasses on.
Right.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's read that again.
Are you having this moment where you're like, is the Big Lebowski? Because some new shit has come to light, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was a typo.
Nope.
I thought
I
this
thought-
dumb
I was like,
bitch, but it's really this dumb
I feel
guy.
so dirty.
Oh
Yeah.
my
pussy
god.
For a gram of weed.
Well, there's
I
no
want to buy one.
like name or anything that would give it away.
There
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Just
just
see it.
a-
Why do you- Where's
There-
the
there's the handle
But I
on there. The handle is
Where's
on
the-
there.
Where's the handle? JR the Fool. Oh yeah. Why don't you just say
Yeah.
I sold my ass? Like, be a fucking man. You sold your ass. Why are you gonna say bussy? You sold your
Now,
ass.
This
Call
would
an
be
ass.
question.
Call a spade
no.
a spade. Call an ass an ass.
This would be questionable whether it was okay if he was in jail. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But it's still an ass.
right. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I
Right,
mean,
so
you need to hold on a second. That's not fucking heroin. You know what I'm saying? It ain't coke.
No. Fucking weed.
You
Hey,
need
we're
weed.
in
You need a
2023.
20 sack.
2023.
Right. You need a fucking gram. You need to hit a. You need to
Can
hit a
you
snapper so
Can you
bad.
even buy a gram in a dispensary? I don't think you can.
Actually,
Can
they
you?
give it. They
You
give it to you
can't-
for free.
You can't
They
pay.
do that-
with-
yeah, if
you
it's your
can't pay
first
with
time
a
in there.
pussy at a dispensary
No.
either.
But if it's your
Oh my
first
God.
time, they usually give you 4 or 5 fucking joints and some fucking edibles and all sorts of
exactly.
good shit.
Yep.
Well,
All sorts of.
go in there and tell them it's your birthday.
Oh,
In
man.
California, that like for those of you that are listening to this or tuning in outside California, they celebrate it. Like,
Yeah.
you walk in and they're like, "Is it your birthday? Here, let us shower you with marijuana."
Yes. Yes.
I'm not seeing a problem.
Anyway,
I can't.
Wow.
I'm gonna be talking about
Fuck.
this shit tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, my man,
It was a
So
guy the
hard
whole
to br-
time.
my man
Yeah.
sold the brown eye. 420 sack.
So we had a listener. We had two listeners suggest different Mount Rushmores.
Okay.
Yes.
We have one for next week. Okay.
Mhm.
I will
All right,
tease
yeah,
it.
sounds
So
good.
maybe people can get their Mount Rushmores ready for next week.
Sounds good.
Mount Rushmore for next week is going to be rappers. Somebody texted us, can you have a, he
Okay.
said, can you have a Mount Rushmore of rappers
Yep.
without Eminem? Was the question.
Without what?
Eminem. So we
Well,
want
yeah. There was a lot of shit that happened before fucking Eminem came along, you asshole. Jesus Christ. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Well, some
There's
would
a case
say
to be made. There is a case to be
some
made
would say that Eminem is the songbird
of
of
his
his generation.
Of his
I'm not
generation.
even gonna lie. There is a case to be made for Eminem to be, because that's
The
what
goat?
we'll discuss
Yeah.
in the next episode. Tonight's
Okay.
episode is the Mount Rushmore of comedians.
Yes.
So I figured
All time? Are we gonna raise it by all time?
Just
all time.
yeah,
Go.
just Mount Rushmore, yeah, of all time. That Mount
did you
Rushmore.
not do your homework again?
Fuck.
Yeah. So I have
Did you not do your homework? Okay.
oh man. Shelby and
Okay.
Scott, we gotta put you two together. We'll
I've
get to
got
that.
my
We will get to that.
I've got my
I've
got mine.
got
I can give
I
mine or
got
you
mine.
get yours,
I
whatever.
have Chuck's. You want to start with Chuck's because he's not here, so we can like talk shit
Okay,
about his
let's-
choices.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so Chuck phoned his in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up the old text
Mhm.
message here. All right, here is. God damn, I haven't got my. They fucked up my prescription on my glasses, and I got to get new ones. So I'm still using these readers. So fuck off. Here we go. Okay. All right, Robin Williams, Richard Pryor. Yeah. Hey, put a fucking full
get there.
thought together and put 4 in one message, and then send it over. Thank you. Okay.
Wow.
Little
That's a lot of hate
salty,
here.
are you?
Them fucking
Okay, here we
fucked up
go.
glasses really got you pissed off.
I
Wow.
know, right? Okay.
Optical hate.
Grumpy old
Right
man.
now.
All right,
Yeah,
so
optical
Chuck.
hate, bro.
For the
Chuck.
for the comedians, for Chuck, his is Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Kevin Hart, and Bill Burr.
Oh my god, he's such a fucking millennial.
He's so
Yeah.
new.
He's so
He's so new and shiny.
So one of his is on mine.
Which
Oh.
one?
Oh, okay.
One of his is
So-
on mine. Only because the guy's
so-
been around for fucking forever.
None of his are
Okay.
on mine. Some of his are new honorable mentions.
Correct.
Okay.
That have a potential to in
That has-
another 10,
yes.
20, 30 years
Sure.
be like, hey, this is
Sure.
a great fucking comedian.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I can. You want to give yours since one of
Yeah,
his?
sure.
Is
Okay. So mine is George Carlin, Tim
Outstanding.
Kinnison,
oh, uh-huh.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Ricky Gervais,
Okay.
and Bill Burr.
Oh, okay. See, so Bill Burr. I'll say this: Bill Burr didn't make it onto mine because I put Bill Burr's spiritual father and grandfather on this list.
Okay.
Okay, so Bill Burr's spiritual grandfather, George Carlin,
Yep.
is on the list. Okay,
Yeah.
George Carlin. Now, I thought about going back to Lenny Bruce, but George Carlin was able to do
Yeah.
things that he took what Lenny Bruce did and elevated it to a new level of
Correct,
thought
correct.
and just genius, right? So, Dennis Leary,
Okay.
because without Dennis Leary, you don't have Bill Burr.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost put him on there.
Now, this is where it got interesting. I almost put Eddie Murphy, and I was like, no, I have to put Richard Pryor.
Yeah. So
Correct.
yeah, same.
Correct.
Same.
And then I was like, do I have to put Red Fox? I was like, no. Red
Yeah.
Fox started it. Richard Pryor perfected it, and then
Correct.
Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy
right.
copied it.
Sure.
And Richard Pryor did pop into my head as well.
Now this one, I'm gonna give. This is where, I'm gonna give an honorable mention.
This motherfucker.
Oh, Larry Cable guy.
No, he's on the what's the freaking what's the Confederate version of Mount Rushmore? He's on that one.
There we go. And his buddy.
Oh, Foxworthy. No, so my fourth one I went. I had to go with Stephen Wright because
okay, yeah.
to me, nobody when Stephen Wright came along and did those deadpan one-liner, like he took the old style Henny Youngman "Take My Wife Please" and he turned it into this art form that like you don't get guys like Mitch Hedberg, and Mitch Hedberg was he's one of my honorable mentions. Sam Kinison, he almost made it. I just had to give the edge to Stephen Wright.
Okay.
So anyway, that was my Marco.
Right. Marco, you've had time to think about this now.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward actually for me.
Okay, hit it.
So, gotta agree with Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
George Carlin.
Mm-hmm.
His delivery was just so good, and he's just so smart at making you feel like dumb about the way George Carlin just presented things made you just in a comical way see how ridiculous shit was going on in life is.
Who the get the no leave?
Who?
Gallagher? Leave.
This gotta be a joke.
Gallagher is the spiritual father of Carrot Top. No.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
Okay, so what was your last ones?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
If you he was just so quick.
Well, and he was a big inspiration for Sam Kinison.
Right.
Yeah. He gave Sam Kinison his start.
And if I'm gonna throw a modern one in there, I do love Chappelle.
There's a modern one for you.
There's a modern one for you.
Sleepy Joe.
I was gonna say Sleepy Joe.
Okay, here's the thing.
Even Australia knows what's going on.
I'm gonna tell Peace of Mahalo this right now. I agree with him that Hedberg is better than Wright. However, if I'm doing a Mount Rushmore, I can't just go with who I personally think is better. I have to think of who did that style with a massive appeal. You know what I mean? Like Mitch Hedberg might have gotten there had he not screwed up and died so young.
You know who I almost put in there? It was Joan
Rivers.
Yeah,
I'd considered her because for especially for female stand-up comics,
right?
Her and Phyllis Diller.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lucille Ball.
Pioneers. Yeah, Pioneers.
Yeah. Lucille Ball. Yeah.
All those. So anyway,
they paved the way for Amy Schumer to fuck it all up.
Yeah. No, I mean Amy Schumer stole everything. So every comedian she ever stole from paved that way.
That's true.
And every comedian she ever slept with paved the other one. Do you know she's related to Chuck Schumer? Like legitimately, like Amy Schumer and Chuck Schumer are related.
Really?
Yes. The politician, the congressman, Congressman Chuck Schumer, Senator Chuck Schumer, Congressman, is her uncle. Yeah. Huh. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. Conspiracy theories that we had some people share their conspiracy theories with us.
Let's bring out the tin hats.
Now, I think what we'll do is we'll debate the merits of each conspiracy theory, and we'll deem, like, on a scale of, like, I kind of believe that one to no fucking way, right? And we'll gauge. Like, we're not going to declare anything true or false. We'll say I could believe that one to no fucking way, right?
Okay.
All right.
So from
screenshots
dad,
here.
So from dad joke to 100% truth.
Right.
I mean, I got notes on one of them, on one of those screenshots you sent.
Yeah. All right. So here we go.
I got notes. I got notes to read.
I took notes.
All
right. So this one we've got. No, Epstein didn't kill himself is not. This one I put on here was interesting because the first one was 9/11 was an inside job, which ties into something that somebody else had mentioned, which was they wanted us to talk about whether or not 9/11 was an inside job, but then also to talk about how fucked up is it for people to talk about 9/11 being an inside job on the anniversary of 9/11.
Right.
And so then they also said COVID-19 was for population control and that Charms candy, if you eat the wrong color, something bad happens to you. I have zero belief in the Charms Candy one. I have about
well,
as
even
much
in a minute, it's more of a superstition.
I have as much belief in the Charms Candy one as I do in the belief that if you find the Tootsie Pop wrapper with the Indian shooting the star, you win $100,000 or whatever. The hell it is.
That's the first time I heard that.
Or the
yeah.
saying Bloody Mary in front of the mirror
Bloody
so many times. Yeah.
COVID-19 was population control. So the idea is that COVID-19 was deliberately released to kill specific elements of the population.
I'm gonna say the X-Files. The truth is out there.
So the key word on that is deliberately, right?
Sure.
If you were to change that to telling me COVID-19 was deliberately engineered to kill only a certain section of the population,
Sure.
and then somehow got out,
Right,
and
through
killed
a fuck up,
and through a fuck up, I would be like, yeah, that shit's probably true.
So
Right?
we're saying the Resident Evil theory.
Yeah, call the umbrella theory.
We call it the Umbrella Corporation. We call it the Umbrella Corporation.
Okay,
or the Raccoon City.
But then the other one is, right, it's like, did they actually release it deliberately to kill certain elements of the population? That's where you start to lose me. Now I'm into you'd have to show me more direct evidence of a deliberate plot to control the population. Now, is there enough anecdotal evidence for me to say you're not insane for wanting to research it?
Right.
No. Like if you want to, there's enough for me to go research it. Tell me what you find.
Right. Give me the Cliff Notes.
Right. I think that's where I'm at with that one. What about you guys?
I agree. I think they were fucking with some shit that they didn't fully fucking know what would happen. Hence the whole testing in a lab thing, and fucking ching chow chow fucking didn't fucking go through the fucking clean room long enough. And
my god, that's racist.
It's fucking
we did a
true.
button for that.
And took some dirty laundry home with him or her.
All right.
And then whoopsie, and then everybody was like, "Oh, see, it works."
I'm more likely to believe it was a deliberately engineered accidental fuck up.
I'm going to say that they were going for the Captain America because he's a little.
Okay, so now we'll get to well, first of all, let's go back to Matt 37. He says, I don't know if it counts, but Epstein didn't kill himself. I don't think it counts because Epstein didn't kill himself.
We'll just say this.
Right.
Check.
Right. Like, it's not a conspiracy theory when it's true.
Like when the general public believes
Right.
it, and it's
just true.
It's true. Yeah,
like,
it's just true.
It's like saying, oh, the Biden administration is corrupt. Yeah, no, it's just true. We just know that. Right?
Yeah, listen, you can take that to the bank and cash it.
Right.
That's how good it is.
Right. And then 9/11 was an inside job. So we'll have to break this up into two parts, and let's not get quack because we could end up down a rabbit hole on this one.
I mean, I got some basic questions that still need to be answered to this day that I can rattle off to you.
Okay, so you want to give us the conspiracy theory side of the questions that are still to you unanswered.
I mean, I wouldn't even call them conspiracy theories. They're just general questions that really can't be answered.
Okay,
you want to hear? You want to hear a few of them? Okay,
yeah, hit me.
Wrote a song about it. Like here it goes.
Okay, here it goes. How did two planes make three buildings fall? There's number one, right? Why is there zero fucking footage of the plane that hit the Pentagon?
Okay.
Why did planes fucking vaporize at the Pentagon and in Pennsylvania? There's like no fucking wreckage. You look at the pictures. There's not a fucking shred of anything that looks like debris of a fucking plane, right? Why didn't NORAD respond? What the fuck were they doing? That's literally their fucking job. And then the kicker: how did three steel frame buildings Now, a lot of buildings have the steel's on the inside. These old-ass ones, the steel's on the outside. Steel frame buildings. How did 3 steel frame buildings collapse for the first fucking time in the history on the same day? I mean, now look, you can, just remember, you're an American-hating, quote, conspiracy theorist for even asking these questions instead of believing the government.
Well, and here's
So
the
there's
thing. We have the right to ask these questions, right? That's the thing. I have some answers that I would give, or not answers, but my rebuttals that I would give to some of those, right? For example, I have seen an F-4 Phantom vaporize into concrete. I've seen the military testing footage. Like when you tell me a plane can vaporize by hitting a building, I believe it because I've seen it happen, right?
Right.
But that isn't to say that the average person has seen an F-4 Phantom being vaporized into a concrete abutment, and they would have that same question.
Also, you're also talking about a significantly smaller airframe.
Well, right, exactly. So we're talking about
there's that
different speeds, different airframes. I get it, right? And that's why I'm not an expert. I also know there was debris in the building, right, that we didn't see.
Right.
And then when you get to the buildings and you say, how did they both collapse? Two planes.
Three, not both.
No,
three.
The first two. Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying the first two, right? The third one, you without somebody genuinely explaining to me, unless it was like massive amounts of debris collapsing that third building, right? I don't know. I don't have that sort of data. So I would say that some of your questions deserve, like, why didn't NORAD respond? Well, I don't know. If NORAD didn't respond, then I would have that same question, right?
What about where the plane hit the Pentagon? Do you know where it hit the Pentagon?
I mean, I know. I've seen the footage. I've seen the security camera.
Do you know what was in that part of the building in the Pentagon?
Yeah, it was some super secure freaking.
Man, it was a fucking accounting department where all the accounting records were.
Well, that was the Pentagon structured so the outer ring. All of the non-essential offices are on the outer
ring.
Right.
But what's significant about the plane hitting that particular part of the building out of the entire fucking Pentagon? It hit the area where all the records for the mysterious missing $2.3 trillion of taxpayer money was located. That now we just fucking don't know.
Interesting.
I mean,
I haven't heard.
I'm just saying, there's just fucking questions that need to be answered. Like it hit that part of the fucking building, the accounting area.
No, I don't.
Where it was a week before Rumsfeld came out and said, "Hey, we can't find $2.3 trillion. We're gonna have to go through the accounting records." They're all gone.
But what's amazing to me is, like, 20 years ago, you would have been a tinfoil hat person for even having this conversation.
Correct.
Now, with the kind of shit that we've been put through, we're all a little more skeptical, aren't we?
Wait, hold on. We have to address a technical issue.
Okay.
Anyone else hearing chat?
Is there a fucking echo, you guys? Seriously?
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo. We don't hear an echo on our end. So can you please confirm that we all
Someone says a little bit, yes. So
a little bit.
This is why we keep doing these privately, because we're working out the kinks in the the levels and the mics. So bear with us.
Y'all fuckers are seeing how the sausage is made, so to speak. Oh, we got a no echo here. No echo here.
Okay, cool. All right, good to know. Nick, see ya. He's got to get back to work. All right. So anyway, I think that then the other one, is it okay to talk about 9/11 conspiracy theories on 9/11? I think it depends on who you're talking to.
I think, look,
if you're talking to Pete Davidson, maybe not.
Well, here's the deal. There's a difference between saying, hey, somebody did some fucked up shit, and saying that it didn't fucking happen. Like, yes, there were like 3,000 fucking people that died. I acknowledge that, and it fucking sucks for the family. Like, Matt's McDonald's and the Walmart tier internet is.
He's got a point, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, go
But no, there's a I have sympathy for the family members that lost people on that day.
Right.
But that doesn't
100%.
mean that there was some fucking,
Fuckery.
bullshit that happened and some
Right.
fuckery that went on that made that happen. And if you
Right.
think that our fucking government is beyond doing something like that, what's 3,000 people out of our population?
Right.
I mean, think about it the government's way. I mean, look at the Vietnam War, how that was started.
Well, that's where you remember that the military has terms like acceptable losses.
That is correct.
Oh yeah.
That is fucking correct.
Oh God. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
Scott. And how did they find everybody so fucking quick? That's bullshit too. Scott and I are on the same goddamn page.
I know. Okay. So
with you on
the
this
next question is it okay? So I would say it depends on who you're talking to. Yes, it's a free country, right? You can talk to anyone about anything. I have often said there's some disgusting, vile shit that's out there that people will say, and I don't agree with it, but I will defend their right to say it because that's what this country was founded on, and that's what I was
Right.
raised on. There's a
Right.
new generation that's coming up behind me that is not. They don't feel that way. They're like, no, you should limit free speech because feelings. And
Yeah.
well,
no, fuck you.
my generation said fuck your feelings, but we also raised our damn self. Okay, so let's see what other conspiracy. Oh, do you guys want to talk about my favorite real quick? Because I posted it.
Yes. Do
I
it. Do
did.
it. Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
it was the Olympic that sank, not the Titanic.
Oh yeah. I just went down a rabbit hole in this one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So literally, I was like, "Tell me more. I'm listening." Oh, the shit wasn't even refurbished all the way. Tell me more.
Oh no, there's so much
so much.
fucking footage and just shit you can look at about this.
So I can actually, I should bring something up about that. How about this? So if you, Marco, if you can kind of, while I find a picture of it, if you can kind of start to explain what the Olympic and the Titanic were. I know everybody knows what the Titanic was. It was a White Star Line, but not many people know the Olympic was the ship built right before it that was identical to it.
So the Olympic was built several years before it, and basically it was past its prime. It was no longer like the number one luxury blah 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 cruise liner, and the company who owned it was going to take a humongous loss by just retiring the ship, and they didn't want to do that. So the theory says that what they did is, since the Titanic was new and shiny and had higher coverage as far as insurance is concerned, that they put both of the ships to dock and they switched all the information, all the markings and everything for the Titanic and the Olympic. And the Olympic is the one that actually sailed out to sea. Now, furthering this is the theory that the owners, not the design of the Titanic, but the actual owners and like the JP Morgans,
Yes.
they all purchased tickets to go on the Titanic voyage, on the maiden voyage, and then one day before, group of unrelated people, they're not supposed to work together or know, they all canceled their reservations and did not go on this maiden voyage, along with also better images came up. Oh man, it's run dry. Better images came up now where they're saying that it looks like there's some concussive puncture holes, basically explosion holes.
All right.
That they have
so
found.
You guys see on the screen
in the Titanic.
Okay. Now what you see here.
Mm-hmm.
If you look, here is the actual photo of the Titanic and the Olympic next to each other, right? Like they were identical.
Mm-hmm.
They were built to be identical, right? And what Marco's saying is correct, but there's a little bit more to it, Marco. The Olympic was built just and put to sea like less than a year before the Titanic.
I thought it was longer than that. Yeah.
And within that time, it maybe it was a little bit longer, but within that time, the Olympic got wrecked twice.
Oh.
Both times it was the captain's fault, and one time it bent the keel. Now, Matt, being our resident squid, can you explain to the good kids out there what happens if your ship has a bent heel?
You're fucked.
Yeah, to put it mildly.
You're fucked.
Yeah, to put it mildly. The issue was the Olympic was always going to list to port, I believe, because of the keel problem, and no insurance would not cover it. The Titanic was not finished yet. The Titanic was fully insured. So when they brought the Olympic back in for quote unquote repairs, they took a bunch of badging from the Olympic, put it on the Titanic, and put a bunch of badging from the Titanic and put it on the Olympic. And then when the Titanic set sail, it was actually the Olympic, and the plan was to scuttle the ship, have a ship waiting to save all the passengers, and then ultimately collect the insurance money. And if you look at these photos, right, photograph of the actual Titanic down here, the windows are down here at the bottom, photograph of the Olympic, the black and white view of the spacing of the square hole of the Olympic, and then the same photo enhanced, and then the photo of the wreck of the Titanic, right? So it doesn't show the same ship, right? So people have been debating, are they different? Are they the same? Did one ship sink and the other ship was an insurance scam? That one I kind of believe. I kind of believe that one. So, what other? We had some in the chat, Matt. Lizard
God,
people.
I gotta scroll away the.
Joe Biden is the clone, right? We had the lizard people, right? You guys know the lizard people one.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Hold on.
The
Scrolling
world is.
up. We had a declassified UFO documents. Was one of them, to which I responded that I have personally seen some unexplainable shit out in the middle of the ocean, and my superior told me to shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No one's
so-
gonna believe you. You didn't see what you saw.
Well,
Now, whether
I
that
mean,
was classified fucking aircraft out in the middle of the goddamn ocean doing some fucking really funky shit
some fuckery.
but here's the thing. I personally think it's pretty conceited of us as a species to think that we're the only motherfuckers out here.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's a great big fucking universe.
And if you're
Galaxy,
you know,
whatever you
if
want.
you're a God-fearing person and you're afraid of aliens, just don't worry. If God's
So
really God,
fucking-
then he's the God of aliens too.
Because I'm out and my clearance is no longer relevant. That's why I'm still talking. Same thing as all the Navy pilots that are fucking
right.
talking right now.
Well, y'all see the shit that Mexico released?
Well, so that's what I was just about to put up. Go ahead, Marco.
No, put it up. Put up the pictures. We talk about it.
Yeah.
The whole alien UFO hearing thing going on is just a big distraction for the
100%.
elections coming up. I'm not sure if they're a conspiracy.
Maybe.
So old Mexico
Yeah.
jumps in
Mexico
on the
City,
bed
Mexico.
and says, "Hey, I know y'all got talking about it, but we got these mummified remains. So we're just gonna show you this picture. Check it out. And here's some X-rays and some MRIs that were done a long time ago. Here you go. Check these out.
Right.
See what y'all think."
Right. And so apparently they did a DNA test, and I guess 30% of the DNA is unidentifiable.
Nice.
I mean, you drink enough Mountain Dew. and you shoot a wad into a cup, and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna grow it's gonna grow in the dark and be unrecognizable. I'm just saying.
So the reptile people are lizard people that dress up as humans. It's kind of like V. Do you remember the show V in the 80s?
I love that fucking show.
They
And
live.
they drank the fucking motor oil.
And ate mice.
And ate mice. They ate mice. They ate
Ate
rodents.
mice.
And
Yeah.
fucking drank motor oil. That was
Yeah.
that. God, that show was so fucking good. I love that fucking show.
Love that show.
Oh man.
Freddy Krueger without his makeup was in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
The Beastmaster himself, Mr. Mark Singer. Go see the Beastmaster, the classic. Anyway, knock knock, please come with us.
Yeah. You know what my response would be is are those level 4 plates you're wearing, officer? That's my fucking go-to.
Alexa, play Fortunate Son.
Play Fortunate Son.
Dim lights, 90%.
Yep.
Anyway, so those are some. What were some of the other ones that we had?
There
Somebody
was
said
something about the
moon
pyramids.
landing.
Something about the pyramids too. Moon landing and the fucking pyramids. I
Oh,
saw
yeah, moon landing.
I saw something about the pyramids, and they fucking explained to where it's look, we're never gonna really fucking know, but
No.
what I saw and how they explain with how they use water and these fucking irrigation systems and like all the markings and shit, it looked plausible.
Mhm.
I was like, I wasn't like, oh yeah, that's how they did it, but I was like, oh, I can see them doing it that way, you know, while they were like floating these fucking chunks of fucking rock down these irrigation canals that they made, where there's still like, I mean, they're still there. They're around the pyramids in Gaza and shit. You can still see these things where they don't know what the fuck it was, but I don't know. I think we're pretty fucking smart fucking people. We probably could have figured that shit out.
And yeah, I mean, some of us are.
Here's my theory. Here's my theory on this.
Okay.
Here's my theory. Look. Now, you have the pyramids in Egypt, and people are like, is it aliens? Was it a water duct system? Was it 100,000 slaves pulling on a rock at the same time? We're not.
I mean,
know.
slavery does get shit done. Bottom line.
But here's the thing.
My God. Well, you know,
Here's
it's
the thing.
yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole.
But you have the pyramids in Mexico,
Yes.
and no one ever fucking questions who built those motherfuckers.
The Mexicans did.
They get shit done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want
The aliens rolled up.
What are you
fucking Home
trying to
Depot.
say? That Jewish people
they fucking waved them into
aren't
the
as
truck.
good at construction as Mexicans?
Yes. When I need my account balance and my taxes done, I need a Stein. You know, something that ends with Stein. You know.
Yes. Yes.
When I need a new house or an addition to my house, I need Mario. I need Juan. I need Arturo. You know what I'm saying? And cousin
Right.
Chewy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need those motherfuckers. That's who I need.
So Scott's right. He says when he's on the phone with me, and he just if he wants to get off the phone, he just brings up the moon landing, and I'm off. But Troy, the show you're talking about, thank you for bringing up one of my favorite, one of the most underrated sci-fi cop movies of all time, Alien Nation. Is the movie
Alien Nation.
Yes.
Mandy Patinkin, Visitors. It was around the same time as V. The Visitors come to Earth. They have these weird bald heads with like birthmarks all over them. One of them joins the cops.
That's right.
Their kryptonite is salt water, and they get drunk from drinking spoiled milk. It was disgusting.
It's basically the movie Bright, but with aliens in the 80s.
Yeah.
Late 70s, early 80s? Early 80s?
Which one? Bright?
No, not Bright.
No. Bright was like not too long ago.
Yeah, Bright was like
Bright? Yeah. No, you're talking about which one? Alien Nation? That was late.
Yeah.
Like 86, 87. Yeah.
Okay.
86, 87.
Before that. Okay.
And Mandy Patinkin, he was, for those of you Princess Bride fans, he was Inigo Montoya. He's actually the alien in that movie. He's the alien.
Oh, it's all coming together now. Now I'm thinking about okay.
Yep. That's him. Yeah. Alien Nation. Go look at that. Look at the pyramids under the Amazon canopy. Look at the pyramids under the do we have pyramids under the Amazon canopy?
What Amazon canopy?
Well, I
The
think
fucking Amazon. The fucking Amazon.
Are there?
There's only one Amazon.
Stop. I've been there. There's no such thing. They're not there. They're not
They're
there.
not there.
They're not there.
Oh,
Sorry, but they're not there.
someone's drinking too much mead.
All right. Okay.
Did you
so
put that back up? Or did you say it twice?
No,
Matt's getting
Thomas.
clicky. with it.
Thomas told me to control the chat, and then Thomas started controlling the chat.
Oh,
That sounds like Thomas.
I just
that-
nobody was
that
doing it, so I
tracks.
thought I'd just handle it.
That tracks.
Hey, what? Wait,
Oh,
what
here.
tracks?
New technology is out there.
And
You
see
can
it.
see
Oh,
under. You
okay.
can see under these. You can see under these nuts.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
snap! What?
So there was another podcast I listened to, and the guy called in and he had a joke, and he goes, "You like Imagine Dragons?" And they said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Imagine dragging these nuts across your face."
Hey, did y'all catch any of this shit with the My Pillow guy?
What now?
No, what did he do?
Yo, they fucking. By the way, this is not a joke for Big Joke Energy. By the way,
Okay.
he's being sued for something, so they deposed his ass. So they have him they have the recording of his deposition. That motherfucker's crazy.
Okay.
Yo, that motherfucker's crazy. The guy, the lawyer was like, so we want to talk about customer calling, and I'm not talking about the customer complaints about the lumpy pillows. And that was a fucking trigger. He called, "Hey, my favorite." Oh, hello. Hey, my favorite podcasters. Hello. That motherfucker said, "You're an ambulance chaser. Now you're an asshole." He's calling the fucking the lawyer an asshole. His lawyer's like, "Wait, no, don't." He's like, no. He's an asshole. And just like it was just
Rooney.
yeah, Rooney, you're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Asshole.
I urge you to look up the video. It's fucking crazy. This guy's nuts.
Okay.
This guy's just for talking shit about his pillows.
I'll check
I
it
met him at a Freedom Rally. Who? The My Pillow guy? Mike, whatever?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's at a Freedom Rally. Okay. Was he crazy in person? Because this motherfucker, let me tell you, you watch that video, that motherfucker's nuts.
Okay, so before we get into Big Joke Energy, I wanted to address a couple of
Fucking
listeners.
Scott. We got to have Scott on next time.
He's been on.
I know. We got to have him on. We got to have him on again.
You want to come back on, Scott? You can answer in the chat. Anyway, before we get into Big Joke Energy,
Yeah.
I wanted to mention a couple of things, and now we're talking about Scott saying that would be bad, and I've lost my train of thought. But we are going to get into Big Joke Energy as we round out the show. I just had something else that I was going to share with you, gentlemen. And I will remember probably halfway through Big Joke Energy. So
Okay.
start with what I had, which was my other joke, which is, why do nurses always carry red crayons?
Why?
In case they need to draw blood.
That would help. Yes. That would help out. Going with the whole nurse thing.
Uh-huh.
If you donate blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the person who received your blood gets a boner, technically your blood's in that dick.
Yeah.
You thought about that?
Yeah.
Just circulating all up in
Is
there.
it cheating?
What's that?
If you donate blood and it's in somebody else's body and then it goes into their penis for an erection and they have sex, is it cheating?
Right. I don't know. If they jerk off, are you jerking off with them? Are you present?
Right.
These are the big questions, gentlemen. These are the questions that need to be answered on this podcast. Matt, go ahead.
What celebrity is always ready for cereal?
What? I don't know who.
Reese Witherspoon.
Oh
my God.
God.
I know.
The other day I saw 6 men kicking and punching my mother-in-law.
Oh shit! What happened?
And the neighbor said, "Are you going to help?" And I said, "No, 6 should be enough."
Oh, that's awesome.
My wife's been putting glue all over my fucking rifles.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Yeah. She's denying it, but I'm sticking to my guns.
Okay. Okay.
Boys, life is like toilet paper.
Yeah,
Either you're on a roll or you're taking shit from some asshole.
this is true.
Oh
This
my
is true.
god.
I think I have a listener joke
Okay.
from the old interwebs, from the
You want me to give
emails.
you another one while you're looking it up?
No,
Okay.
I'm pulling it up right now. It's here. Boom. Done.
Oh.
Here we go. Big joke
All right,
energy.
go for it. All right, here we go.
All right. Did you know it? I haven't read these. Did you know it's illegal to laugh? Oh, we've read this one before. God damn it. God damn it, Douglas. God damn it, Douglas. Get with the fucking program.
The Alaska
Did you know
one? I'm
it's-
sorry,
it's-
the Hawaii one?
Yeah. Did you know it's illegal to laugh loudly in Hawaii? You have to keep it at aloha.
Yes.
Thanks,
You know,
Douglas. Thanks for fucking
Yeah.
that one up.
So here's a little science for you. You know when people French kiss, they actually form an approximately 60-foot long tube between their buttholes. I'm just putting that out there. Scientific.
Hey, guys. Another listener joke just came in, hot off the presses. How many
Uh-huh.
cops does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh, I don't know this one. How many?
0. They just beat the room for being black.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Okay.
What's the difference between a Woody and a priest?
But
A Woody goes limp around kids.
oh fuck.
Oh my god.
These
Okay.
are from the chat.
All right. Yeah, this is another one from the chat. Austin threw out earlier. What's good on pizza but not on pussy?
What?
What?
Cheese.
Oh,
And then
my
somebody
God.
else piped in and said anchovies earlier before we got started.
Okay.
Both are valid.
You know, if you're a junior and your mom, sorry, you know, if you're a junior, then probably your mom has moaned out your name at one point in your life, in her life. That's fucked
What's
up.
why
I
are
saw.
push-up bras-
I can't believe
Sorry,
you
go
read
ahead.
that.
why are push-up bras like bags of chips?
Oh,
Why?
why?
As soon as you get them open, you realize they're half empty.
This is true. God, the
Shit.
fucking push-up bras are like, so the equivalent of push-up bras like lately has been like beards on men with weak chins. That's not a joke. That's a fact. No, there's
Wait,
some guys you see
okay.
him with a beard and without a beard, and you're like, oh yeah, you look better with a beard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen the recreation of Jason Momoa's face without the beard? Somebody put out there.
Yes.
He looks dorky as fuck.
Oh, it's not good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
what's
keep
the
it
dude,
on. Keep it going, buddy.
from The
Keep it going.
Office that was in the Benghazi flick?
Yeah. John Krasinski.
Oh,
that
right?
yeah,
beard
that's
is like
right. Yeah,
way
yeah,
better with a
yeah,
beard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
powerful.
dorky
That
as
beard
fuck
helps
with
him a
that.
lot.
Yep.
right.
Absolutely.
Beards are makeup for men. Yes. All right.
This is true.
All right. Wait, why are women? Oh, yeah. Finish with thigh and breast. All you have left is a greasy box. Why are women like KFC? After you're finished with the thigh and breast, all you're left with is a greasy box to put your bone in. I think
These are facts.
we checked that one a while back. But thank you. Hector.
Probably.
You guys hear about the? Do you guys hear about the Italian chef with a terminal illness?
No.
No.
Yeah, he passed away. Could only do so much.
Oh my god.
Now he's just a piece of history.
Hey man,
Oh.
here's some more food for thought.
Oh fuck!
Every hand you've shaken in your lifetime has probably had a dick in it at one point or another.
This
You know
is
what?
true.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done.
You guys
Okay.
ever like look at like random women that you pass on the street and think like, she has a dick in her mouth sometimes? Like, do you ever get that visual? Or is it just me?
Actually, yes,
Just me?
I have. I'm like,
Right?
yeah. I'm like, I wonder if she had penis last night.
Yeah.
Well, so no joke, when I would date, when I was dating in the dating scene, if I was at all intimidated to go talk to a girl, I would just imagine her pooping.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I would just imagine her pooping, and it would completely make it like she was completely approachable. And I was like, oh yeah,
That make my
She
pee
probably-
go away.
She probably stinks up the freaking bathroom terribly. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Hey,
we're
Mike,
gonna
thanks for
we're
that.
gonna end the show
that
with a
love.
heartfelt message from Mike.
yeah.
Mike says,
All right, boys.
Keep up the good work, gents. I love
Night.
the podcast. Oh, thanks, brother.
Take